Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Phone didn't want to. I am back with another video. I am finally doing a video on this powder. I've gotten questions on it and I have thoughts. So if you guys want to know more, let's go. Okay, so this is the One Size Bouclé Silk Airbrushed powder. This is in the shade Dark Deep. I started getting comments and I started seeing people making videos about this, asking, are you gonna try it? Da da da. Why? Because the girlies were saying that this is a dupe for this powder. This is the Dior. Ooh, everything went sliding in here. This is the Dior Backstage Face and Body powder. So when I saw that, I ran and got this because you guys know I love this powder to the end, till the wheels fall off. I don't know if you can see that. You see how it's cracked every which way? When I say till the wheels fall off, I mean that. Now I gotta be real careful when I open this because everything would slide out because yeah, but Shanygne, well, why don't you just get rid of it? I can't. But why don't you just buy a new one? I can't, because I can't have nice things. So they decided to discontinue this powder. I think they may have came out with like a newer version, maybe? No, I don't think they have. But even if they do, it's never better when they reformulate and come out with a new version. So when they said another version, need that. Okay, let's see the description before I tell you about it first. Ooh, can't unlock my phone. Oh, now all of a sudden you can't recognize me. Okay, you know when you're doing your makeup and you just start sneezing? That's where I am right now. Okay, so this retails for $40 for 0.28 ounces. This comes in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 shades. Like, did I say dark deep? I got this in dark deep. For a lighter shade on my under eye, you'll notice the two differences in the one. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The difference in color between the two, because this is the powder that I use for my entire face. This is the powder that I use on my under eye where I want a brighter look. What it is, a baked finishing powder that creates an all-over airbrushed silk finish and visibly evens tone with sheer dimensional coverage in a range of flexible shades. Coverage is light, formulation is pressed powder. This buildable, skin-loving formula effortlessly veils imperfections and adds dimension for a poreless finish and even-looking skin tone, enhanced with a vegan silk for a soft focus blur and boucle wear tech, a hand-baked formula with a luxe, airy texture that hugs skin for all-day comfort and performance. So, I have been wearing this for weeks now. I got this, we're in the month of October. I got this in early September, late August? Somewhere around there. Okay, go ahead, take this powder off. This is the Fenty powder, the new one in strawberry milk. Okay, we definitely brightened up our under eye. So up close, this is what the powder looks like, and just, you know, impress that into my under eye, especially where my under eye creases. And then, you know, just a little quick over in my T-zone. Okay, so my thoughts on this powder. Is this a dupe for this? No. It's going to be very hard to find a dupe for this. This is like a velvety, smooth powder that does all of it. It's the long wearing, it's the blur, all of that. It's going to be very hard to find something like this. However, this is a dupe for something. Y'all want to know what this is a dupe of? Auntie Charlotte. The Charlotte Airbrushed powder. Mind you, I feel like we've talked about this before, like sometimes brands will let you know like where they're kind of leaning towards inspiration from, if it's not a full-blown dupe. And I mean, if you look at the packaging of Aunt Charlotte and then you look at this, you listen to the description, and I feel like it's kind of telling you a little bit that it's a dupe of the Charlotte powder. I have the Charlotte powder. I'll get it when I wrap up the video. But how this powder wears on the face, it is definitely giving the airbrush powder from Charlotte Tilbury. It is giving airbrushed when you put this on. I've pointed this out before that I feel like blurring products and, you know, those kind of like filter in a products are the ones that are brands focus right now. You know, we go through trends and whatnot. It's not highlighter, it's gonna be skin tint, it's gonna be blurring, it's gonna be mattifying. I feel like we're in a blurring era right now. So airbrushed blurring products are going to be the thing that is like really in your face right now. So I do feel like it blurs the face. I like a pressed powder, especially for setting my under eye area, especially if you crease. It's long wearing. I've done several wear tests at this point where this powder was on my face, and I do have drier under eyes, so I wouldn't say mattifying with this powder. That's another reason why I use the Fenty, because the Fenty is a little bit more mattifying. So if you're looking for a mattifying powder, I don't think this is going to do it for you, especially if you use it in a shade that's like an all over face powder. If you're looking for an all over face powder that's going to mattify, I don't think this is that. But if you don't, you know, you're not looking for mattifying or anything like that, but you're looking for an all over face powder, you're looking for an under eye powder, this right here, this is a finishing powder. This adds the finishing touches to your makeup. The products that bring the makeup all together, so finishing powder, the setting sprays, well, it also depends on the type of setting spray that you're using. That's what this is for. It's gonna do that. And it's gonna do that very well. And it's going to wear well throughout the day. Now, going through the shades, like I said, this is dark deep. If I was going to get this in a all over face powder, I would probably get Richest Deepest. I would probably get Richest Deepest. Between how it looks on Sephora's website and how it looks in the pan, I do think the color is a little darker than what it appears to look like on the Sephora app. So, you know, if you're a little questionable, like, that looks a little light, definitely check it out in store, but I think the shade is a little darker in real life. So the Richest Deep shade, but I saw it in real life, and I'm pretty sure that's the shade that I would get if I was getting a all over face powder. But I also like the option that I have a, you know, a shade that I could use to brighten and a shade that I could use that's more my skin tone on the shades. But let me go ahead and finish my entire face. Okay, and that is going to be my face for the day. I'm probably gonna need like another 20 minutes for my face to really start to cook, you know, when it starts to marinate. But this is my face just fresh off my makeup being done. This powder gets a yes ma'am for me. As a finishing powder, I'm emphasizing finishing powder in this video because this is not a setting powder. You're not gonna bake with this. You know, it's not to set your concealer or set your makeup, stuff like that. This is a finishing powder for your under eye and for your full face. Just find the correct color for whatever it is that you're going for. And you know, I gave my opinion on if it is a dupe, what I think it's a dupe for. Now, yes, it's technically still in the same price range as Charlotte or Dior. I want to say Dior was probably somewhere in the 40s, 50s, and the Charlotte powder is $49, so there's only a $9 difference. And I know when people hear dupe, they think, oh, you know, it's supposed to be like much cheaper. That's where you're going. But sometimes when it comes to dupe, it's just like you're getting the same quality, you're getting the same vibe of the product, but it's just a different brand. Maybe you want to support one brand over the next, but I do feel like they are very similar in products. And maybe you didn't like the Charlotte powder, you know, maybe you heard what it's supposed to do on your face, you tried it and you don't feel like it did that. There is a dupe, a similar option, which maybe you'll try that one and you like how that one works for you. But if you've been wondering whether or not you should try this powder, I say go ahead, give it a try. At least go in store, you know, swatch it. I don't really like touching this stuff but you guys get the point. Let me know in the comments down below if you have tried this powder. If you plan to, y'all know Sephora sale coming up, so hold off on buying it because it's still $40, but definitely something worth putting in your bag. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.